Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
So what happened when a global stage meant to celebrate film becomes the center of a racial controversy? So at the 2026 British Academy of Film and TV Awards, BAFTA Awards, a racial slur, the N-word, was broadcast on national TV. Not whispered, not edited, broadcast. And now a judge has resigned. Tonight, we are not talking about what was said. We are talking about the responsibility, accountability, and the respect. So during the live ceremony, the actor Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan from the last year big movie Sinners was presented on stage when a guest in the audience who has Tourette syndrome involuntarily shouted out a racial slur, so they say. So now the live audience had reported being informed about the individual conditions beforehand. But here's where the things change. The televised broadcast aired later by BBC did not edit the slur. And this, bear in mind that this was aired like 2 hours later than when it was actually happening. Nor did it include context or explanation before it aired. So they didn't actually explain that the person who did it had some mental issue. And that's where the backlash begins. So filmmaker and BAFTA judge Jonte Richardson resigned in protest. He described the handling of the incident as utterly unforgivable. He said he could not continue to serve an institution that failed to safeguard the dignity of Black creators and audiences. And that's not a light statement, if you ask me. That's someone saying enough is enough. They know what they're doing. They just don't have no respect for our feelings. And I hear that. I feel that. Now let's be clear. The individual involved reportedly expressed regret. Tourette syndrome can cause involuntary vocal tics. This was not a deliberate act of hate, they say. But here's a deeper question. When you are a global institution, when you represent culture, diversity, and progress, isn't it your responsibility to protect viewers from harm? Even if something accidental happened, do you still have a duty to prevent further damage? You get what I mean? This isn't about one moment. This is about systems. This is about sensitivity. And this is about preparation and just pure lack of respect. MP Dawn Butler criticized the handling of the situation. The New Black Film Collective also spoke out. And the message from many in the Black creative community: we are tired of apology after the fact. We just want prevention before the fact. And I feel that. You get what I mean? Just treat how you treat everybody else, man. Prevent certain things from coming up. Protect us too. We have feelings as well. You get me? Unless you don't care, which is what this is given off. So this moment touches something deeper. Black creatives have fought for decades for fair representation in British film and television. So when a slur, even involuntary, is broadcast without editing or warning, it feels like a step backwards. The argument isn't about punishing someone with a medical condition. The argument is about institutional competence. These institutions, they don't put care in certain things, and certain things block things. If you can delay a broadcast for timing, you can delay it for dignity. I'm sure you wouldn't do it for some other race or religious reason. You would have edited it. Why didn't you edit that one? You know what it would have cost. So if you can edit for language, curse words and other stuff like that, you can edit for protection of feelings. This situation forces two truths to sit in the same room. Disability deserves understanding, but black dignity deserves protection too. I'm tired of saying this over and over and over, and it's just ridiculous. So both can be true at the same time. The real test of institution isn't how they celebrate diversity on stage, but it's how they respond when things goes wrong. Because respect isn't proven in speeches, it's proven in preparation. So what do you think? Was this an unavoidable accident, or was it a failure of leadership and editing responsibility? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more real conversations about culture, power, and accountability. And of course, black people. This is more than phlegm. This is about standards. And standards matters for us black people too. Big up. Bless up.